they text me, you 5 in the morning, you probably done paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch, you tell me you want me. For the flight, shit, we spinning the band, shit is cool.
What's up, guys? Kitty Chris back in the video, and I'm trying to reaction someone on one of those this fast food fried chicken in America. And I know that Josh Wiseman is, you know, to talk about here. It is about the best fried chicken in America. I know it's gonna be one of these will best or the worst. It could be a little less more off there. So I gotta waste no time on talking. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's start the video.
Fast food fried chicken in the USA is arguably the most popular fast food ever. After trying darn near all of them, I've been led to an important question I have to get out into the world to answer. Which fast food fried chicken is the best in America? You, the audience, voted for the best restaurant and their best item. Tallying the thousands of votes, we have the ultimate list of fast food restaurants that serve fried chicken. These restaurants are going to go head-to-head with their best item, but everything counts. Nuggets, tenders, sandwiches. If it's fried chicken, it's in the ring to win the ultimate crown. We're starting this journey off at McDonald's. You guys know how I feel about this place.
Yeah, that deal with McDonald's always come. How do I really say this? McDonald's had made one of those chicken sandwich. I'll see what it tastes like.
Everyone voted for the McCrispy because we.
And McCrispy would be good too, but sounding decent. But hell, it would be good.
You've never had it. This is actually the very first time I'm trying this item. Could it be a winner right out the gate? Cheers.
Texture, it looked crispy, but it gave a lot of sogginess to it. Flavor, I enjoyed the flavor. It was seasoned, it was balanced. I'll give them that. Good job, McDonald's.
Texture, the chicken wasn't as dry as I thought it would be. It had that like brine chew to it, but it wasn't dry. It's like 75% pickle flavor.
Yeah, it's definitely dry. Yeah, by that thing about my ad, it was that. The creepy look like sogginess there, but wanted enough. So McDonald's gave it an 18 total scores. And that's really cares as far. Moving on.
Like that, it's only a matter of time until it's topped. Whether you know Dylan or not, Dylan also has reviewed food in the past. And you were telling me earlier you have a goal today.
I want to expand my vocabulary a little bit, because as of right now, I know about 5 words. Yummy, delicious, and other variations of yummy and delicious. So I just need to be able to describe what I'm eating just like you.
We're going to get this man to articulate food like no one ever has.
Onward to Bojangles.
Unfortunately, these are all heart-shaped, which is probably one of the worst fucking shit.
This is one of the worst Bojangles I ever heard. And this shit is... I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about Bojangles. Never. Never.
Shapes you could ever put a biscuit in.
They made mine and stepped on it.
Cheers. So you guys specifically voted for the biscuit sandwich over the tenders.
Okay, the Cajun...
So you guys specifically voted for the biscuit...
The Cajun... chicken fillet biscuits. I don't know, I've tried it before, but it is what it is.
Sandwich over the tenders. I will say the chicken is phenomenally crispy. The seasoning on it is unbelievable. The spice level on this is way better.
This doesn't taste spicy to me at all.
I like this chicken seasoned nicely.
And the spice might be good too. And then one of the spices is just kind of sweet to me, but I hope they were. And so for the Bojangles, made total score to 22 scores. Let's move on.
Top spot over McDonald's, not difficult. Moving on.
All right, we're at Pollo Campero.
I had never had that before. I never had Pollo Campero.
This looks good. The skin is kind of flaccid, but the crisp is crispy.
Check on the...
I like it.
At the beginning of this video, you had a goal. You said, I want to be able to articulate better about food. This is your moment.
I think this chicken thigh is crunchy.
The chicken thigh was crunchy. Look at this crispy here. If I would have seen this crispy chunky on like this dark meat with extra bone in it, hell, it would have been good too. I never had the Pollo chicken before, and this is the kind of wing I like. It.
What I don't like is it's so...
And look at this. This is a crispy one and then a dark one. It was a darker meat. It could be a little less more often. I say I would have been good on. I never tried that Pollo. I never tried a Pollo Campero in the States. Who got to that?
So thin. It's not so much breaded, it's more so like a very thin, papery skin of crunch. And I want
It coming in the bread enough. This fried chicken is good enough. I'm hate to say this. This is good. So that made it 24. So I got a toilet Polo Campero on the States. We'll see what happens.
but not a winner. We're gonna find one. Moving on. Wendy's is next with the
Okay, the spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's, it could be pretty good too. And the chicken sandwich, hell, it's pretty good on the sandwich. We had Wendy's one time. Let's see what that spicy chicken sandwich was good. But while I'm looking at the spicy chicken sandwich, it's feeling good. I hope it's better or smarter than ever.
spicy chicken sandwich. This might be the one menu item that's keeping them afloat. So let's see how they did. Cheers.
So the chicken's dry, and I feel like I'm
Yeah, the chicken definitely dry. And I know I'm hungry as hell, but it's pretty good. So that's the case. The Wendy's, it kind of little chicken right here. It's better than the Baconair over the better than because I prefer Baconair over the spicy chicken sandwich because Baconair is hella good.
I would be mad that I consume those calories, and therefore it lands at a 2 for me personally.
I prefer Baconair over spicy chicken sandwich. Baconair is my favorite thing. Some Baconair was good, but the spicy chicken sandwich, it's not that kind of great. So let's move on.
Moving on.
We are at Jollibee.
I tried to try Jollibee's one time because I wanted to know Jollibee's pretty good. Let's see.
They have won a few times, I will say. So the question is, are they the #1 fast food fried chicken in America? We have 2 different options here that were voted for. The spicy chicken sandwich and the spicy chicken joy. We're gonna try both of them, whichever one.
I'm gonna try chicken joy, the regular chicken joy. If that could be good, this could be good.
We prefer will get entered in the competition, so let's begin with the spicy sandwich. Spicy jalapenos, it's creamed on both sides. Fried chicken, spicy, soft bun. Let's taste, boys. That just all over McDonald's.
Can I change my McDonald's score?
No, you can't! Here's the chicken joy. It's just bone-in fried chicken. The question is that gonna beat out the chicken sandwich?
Oh my God.
Because a bunch of it was coming off at first, I didn't think it'd still be crunchy.
Yo, this chicken joy is gonna be good. This chicken joy is gonna be good. I love this. See, I got a lot of try the spiciness as well. And this is hella good.
You know, it's like the only thing that would have brought it to a 9 for me would have been a little bit more breading. The breading was a touch light. It was a nice crunch, but what I noticed is a lot of it was bundled breading in certain areas that had crunch, and then there were other areas that were flaccid and light on the breading.
What would have given it a 9 or above is if it held together better. I do like a good fall off the bone, but it was a little messier. I don't mind mess, but it was almost near perfect.
Yeah, I would agree. It's on the edge.
I feel like if it had all of that, I would have given it a 10, and then we would have been done.
But we're not done. We're moving on. We have a clear leader separating from the...
Now this is a 27 over the game because Wendy's gonna be second. And let's see what's happening.
Jollibee has won before. We've never compared Jollibee to all the major fried chickens in America. And I hate to say it, but there's a strong chance that they lose their crown today.
Let's see what happens.
Only one way to find out.
We're at Burger King with chicken fries.
Okay. Burger King. Let's see what chicken fries are good.
Let's just get this over with. You know what they are. Cheers. 3, 2, 1.
0.9, 2.2, and 3.
How'd you give the highest score?
Let me express myself. I'm trying not to be dramatic this time. My first thought was a 1, but I'm also trying to be predictive here because I don't know how much worse it's gonna get. Eating the chicken fry, the salt levels are good.
The Burger
it
King
doesn't
was...
taste bad. The only demarcation on flavor that I have is that the bitter ass oil that totally ruins it. So first it starts at like maybe like a 4, and then the bitterness brings it down to like a 1 or a 2.
That tastes like string cheese. Like not in like a good way. I didn't like it.
You're right. This should be a 2.
The chicken finger I had didn't have seasoning or salt. All I tasted was bitter and crumbs.
Okay, so there you go. There's inconsistency in the product. Mine was seasoned and salted fine, but there was no crunch. Texture was terrible, no juiciness. It wasn't super dry, but it was also just like sponge chicken, which was very odd. And then there's the bitter oil. So, you know, I give it a 2.
That might be the worst thing I put in my mouth in the last 2 months. It's less than a 1.9.
A 1 for me is it tastes good, but it's not cooked, so it might give me food poisoning. This was at least edible, which is why I gave it a 2.
Honestly, that's probably the best description. Moving on. We are at Dave's Hot Chicken. We're at
Dave's Hot
Drake's
Chicken, oh boy.
place. This doesn't look like it has much breading. It looks like flaccid.
This looks like it's been run over.
Here we go, cheers.
That tastes better than I thought it would, but it's not crunchy.
Probably some of the worst hot chicken I've ever had.
For hot, I was expecting hotter.
It's more heat than it is like flavor.
But it's not really that spicy. Like spiciness in terms of like heat, I would give it like a 5 out of 10. Like it's spicy. It is one of the
Look at
least.
this. The Dave's Hot Chicken was. Oh my God. I need a ranch with this one, bro.
Crispy. It is not dry, which I appreciate. It's actually quite juicy.
I feel like a lot of the others left like a nice aftertaste. It's just like heat.
I will say it does linger, which is expected.
Let's rate. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
A 3-1, 4-3, and a
6. Even Dylan went under 5.
I'd rather go back to McDonald's.
See, I don't know if it was my piece. You guys spoke that it was under seasoned. Yes, needs salt, but mine was very flavorful.
Mine was not.
Yes.
I had sweetness, I had smokiness. For a chicken tender, I think it was slightly above mid, hence the 6.
All I tasted was paprika and cayenne. I didn't taste any garlickiness, any onioniness.
I did, and I had like a little sugary to my, like brown sugar.
I got some sugar.
Mine's just based on me wanting to go back, and I don't really want to come back here.
Ready? I'm just gonna stand tall. Because it doesn't have sauce, it's mid.
5.0. Moving on.
Dave's mid chicken, unfortunately, not quite hitting like we thought it would. But we're moving on to one of the most hyped up contenders of all time.
We're at Raising Cane's.
Raising
Unfortunately,
Cane's.
they're calling this a chicken tender.
I gotta try Raising Cane's. One thing at a time only. If it was, it was pretty good. Let's see what the chicken sandwich is good. If I try the Raising Cane's, it's pretty good. Let's see it.
No sauce, right?
Unfortunately, no sauce.
Okay.
Cheers.
That tastes like nothing.
This really is for white people. The best part of this was actually surprising.
Don't say that. Please don't say that. That'd be rude. Don't say that.
Surprisingly, for the
Don't
first
say
time, the
that.
texture. The crunch was pretty good. Unfortunately, there was absolutely no flavor and no salt whatsoever.
You need cane sauce.
You see, that's a little horse shit, and this is my theory. I think it has a lot to do with
Yes.
production. It's really hard to maintain consistency because
It
chicken
was.
is constantly breaded inconsistently. We've seen that a few times in some of the places we've gone. But what can be consistently the same across the board no
It
matter
wasn't
what?
that, man.
Sauce. So they intentionally under-season it.
You need a Raising Cane's sauce here, but I would try the King and combo. It would make it good enough for me. If I would that, it's pretty good.
You have to get the sauce. That's almost like the selling point. You go to Raising Cane's to have the chicken with the sauce. You don't go to Raising Cane's to have the chicken. I guess we'll rate. This is gonna be rough.
I don't know how confident I
Yeah,
am.
it's working.
3, 2, 1.
2, 3. Okay, 3. All right, 3-8. Brutal.
Good job, guys. I can't believe I'm the highest one rating it.
I rated it higher than the Burger King just because it's crunchier.
It was just texture that gave it any score, really. So overall, it was steep below mid.
I gave it
Yes, it is deep below mid because I'm gonna try it.
the highest rating. Here's the thought. Chicken actually wasn't dry and it wasn't chewy, and that usually is a problem with Cane's. And the crunch was present. So the texture I was honestly pretty happy with. I wish there was a bit more breading, but it was so lacking in flavor. If the flavor was there, it might have brought this to maybe a 7. But the lack of the flavor just brings it to a 3.8. Moving on.
Who would have thought to have the best fast food fried chicken in America, you'd actually need good chicken? Moving on to the next.
All right, we are at Carl's Jr. with their fried chicken sandwich.
I will Carl's Jr. I know Carl's Jr. be good because I had Carl's Jr. So let's see what happens.
don't expect this to be good. Let's just eat it.
Oh my God.
You know what? It's actually not bad.
Does the texture on my chicken look right? It looks like the texture of bread.
It's
Oh,
more like
yeah,
a
it
giant
was
nugget
texture
than it is
good
like
for
breast
bread.
meat,
I
which I
think
don't
it
mind, by
is.
the way. I like making chicken sandwiches like that myself. Texture, I was surprised. Out of all the nugget-based sandwiches that we've had, this is the crispiest and the crunchiest. The salt level is actually perfect. There is
Yeah.
pretty decent flavor in it. I like the mayo and the lettuce. I like the simplicity of it. I wish there were pickles and some acid on this to balance it. But all in all, it's okay. Like, it's actually okay.
Tasting it, it's nostalgic. I'll give it that. That's always a win for me. I'll say
I win-win. So
We're not gonna do the board on this. It's all 5s across the board. Mid.
15. It's all 15. 5, 5, 5. That's what I gotta say.
It's good for you, Carl's Jr. Surprise, surprise. Move on.
So now Strawberry's still on top. Portland's in second place. Carl Jr.'s on 5th. But we're gonna see what happens. Moving on.
All right, we are at Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeye's one of my favorite things I ever had. Because you know Popeye's is pretty good, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see how the bad it was and how the taste was mid. Let's see how the texture was good. Because I know that Popeye's was so good with our textures. When I tasted when I was a kid at the time, that texture with the Popeye was so relentless by myself. Let's see what that tasted. So relentless.
Specifically, what was voted for was the bone-in fried chicken, and I get why. This might be one of the best looking.
Not gonna lie, because I had not gonna lie, because I had tenders, chicken sandwich, and of course chicken. It was so hard for me to say. I don't know what I gotta say. Like, dude, but I gotta say that, but we gotta see what's going on.
Pieces of chicken we've had all day. This wing looks crazy.
I want it. I'm a wing guy.
All right. Is this regular or spicy?
Spicy. This is not spicy.
But it is seasoned.
You know what I find funny? It's like both good and kind of a letdown. It's very
Yeah, it
oily.
was.
You know, honestly, I don't love this. I will say that Popeye's won the chicken nugget video, but it wasn't much of a competition because all the chicken nuggets were extremely shit. Let's rate. Ready, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1.
A 6.9, 6.8, and a 5.
Surprisingly low though for what it looked like. To me, it looked like it was gonna be an 8.
I honestly thought it was gonna be up there with Jollibee.
Me too.
Based off of looks and smell.
I didn't think Jollibee's looked as well breaded.
So now this is really gonna happen.
So I'm not a fan of that.
Flavor was there. It wasn't as spicy as the namesake is. I got more chicken flavor than Josh did for sure. And I think overall texture was up.
I think the spice is really good. On the spiciness, I think it get really, really bad, hot, or spicy enough everybody. Texture was good, but it's same here. But the original was pretty good on the Ben and Jollibee's chicken joy. So what we're gonna do right now is this one, the H chicken. Well, the H chicken was pretty good with our texture as well. I haven't tried the H and chicken. And of course, you know, the Dave's red hot cheese, the chicken sandwich, hell, it's pretty good as well. I wanted to say that. All right. I don't know what I gotta say, brother.
There. Yeah, I'm dripping, dude.
Moving on.
Bit of a disappointment for a place that's known for their chicken, but Jollibee is still holding strong at the halfway mark. Can anyone beat it though? Up next is not my favorite, Chick-fil-A.
I
Chick-fil-A.
cannot believe I'm
Man, I don't like spicy chicken sandwich, but I love the original one. But I love the original chicken sandwich, and of course the nuggets, the Chick-fil-A nuggets, and of course and the milkshake. Hell, it's pretty good too. Let's see what the spicy chicken sandwich was. So spicy.
saying this. This is the most beautifully
Awesome.
breaded and fried Chick-fil-A chicken I've ever seen. I feel like they gotta be watching my videos because every time we go back, the chicken is better. Cheers. Mine's like really fucking spicy. This is good.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
the
it's
most spicy of any of the chicken sandwiches by far, and I really like that. I'm not unhappy with it. Pickles are there, bun's nice. I mean, it's a basic chicken sandwich, but it's one of the better Chick-fil-A's I've had.
If you were to have a blind taste on chicken sandwiches, I would.
And you can put it on everything on the sauce with the Setty's Buffalo, the Chick-fil-A sauce, with the Chipotle sauce, barbecue honey mustard, mayo, whatever the case may be.
Never guessed that was Chick-fil-A.
I just
7.4, 7.8, and a 7.
Wow.
I feel like this is pretty close.
One of the better chicken sandwiches I've had from Chick-fil-A. The seasoning was nice, the flavor was nice,
Yes,
the
it
crunch
was-
was nice. It wasn't perfect. It was maybe close to an 8, but what brought it down to a 7, it was a little over-salted by about 10 to 15%. After a couple bites, I was like, I'm done.
The saltiness level would have been perfect if there was more chicken. I think the salt would have balanced out.
I feel like compared
Yes.
to some of the other places that have kind of been under-seasoned, it kind of automatically bumps this one a little bit higher. I feel like 7.8 is accurate.
Play, but not for the competition.
And look at it, the competition is really, really dominated us here. So now Chick-fil-A is on Todd 22.20 and the bonus 22.40. Jollibee's still on top of the 27. So let's see what
Let's
happens.
find our winner moving on. We are now at KFC. Herbs and
Oh yeah, I know about KFC. I know about KFC as well because it's so good with this one. Let's see what happened.
spices, my ass. This is one of the grayest looking fried
Extra crispy chicken on the bone. We gotta see what's going on.
chickens I've ever seen. But hey, that doesn't mean it doesn't taste good, so let's find out.
Stale. Like it's not crunch that I'm biting on, it's staleness.
This tastes exactly like when you order fried chicken and it's meh and you leave it in the fridge overnight and you reheat it in the oven. Flavor is just old chicken. It's really kind of grossing me out.
I taste the staleness on the KFC because that was on staleness.
The skin and the chicken almost have the same texture.
Let's rate. 1, 2, 3.
A 3.3, a 3, and a 2.8.
The salt level was good, and honestly, that's it. If the salt was not present, it would be a 1. Moving on.
KFC, yet another letdown. I would say I'm shocked, but at this point it is.
We're at Chicken Express, and I will say, I think I judged a book by its cover.
Oh, man,
Most of the
Chicken
time
Express.
I see a sign with a chicken flying through the air, my thought is, oh boy. I went and took a poop in there. The bathrooms were remarkably clean, and they were private with a lock on the door. Yeah, and the chicken looks good. Spicy chicken, cheers.
I like the breading a lot, but I don't know if I like the actual chicken. It's kind of spongy.
I'm like confused. I was like, oh, this is good.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautifully
Yeah,
crispy.
it was good.
And the chicken's just dry as
Initially,
And think about the chicken express. I never tried chicken express for a daily. And then you didn't see it coming. I don't know what's going on, but I see it coming. None whatsoever.
great crunch, great flavor on the actual crunch. It is the driest chicken I've had so far.
It's just like spicy with no flavor, the crunch.
No salt. It's just spice.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out.
I feel like we got a bad batch.
Let's vote. All right, 3, 2, 1.
4, 6.6, and a 3.7.
6?
You gotta remember, I started with McDonald's at a 6.8.
You're saying this is equatable to McDonald's?
To be fair, I really like the breading. And also, I like their tea.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I think my grade is higher than yours slightly because needed salt and needed juicier chicken, but overall the crunch was addicting.
The only thing that was good about this was the crunch. Everything else was trash. The chicken was dry, it was undersalted. The seasoning was meh.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because there was no f***ing
It
salt.
wasn't.
The spice level was okay. This is better than Raising Cane's.
It's a lot better than.
Okay, so now we gotta see the more than ever than never. It's a one that I let down for everybody else is the more that I ever seen the 14.30. It's a chicken express. I would try
Raising
it.
Cane's. All right, moving on. We're at Zaxby's again. The chicken looks
Zaxby's. I had Zaxby's before, but now let's see what's going on with this chicken tenders. I was like to go Zaxby's here on all no bills, but this is gonna be good or they really do the shit. It's gonna be happen.
all right, but how good is it?
Well, hot, too hot.
Okay, so texture, the crunch is nice. I wish there was a bit more breading on it, but it's decent, like it's acceptable crunch. The chicken's juicy. It's not like terribly stringy or chewy or dry. It's juicy and plump. I'm not mad at that. Flavor is interesting because the salt levels are really good, but I'm just not getting a lot of like seasoning. I'm not like getting any black peppercorn, garlic, rosemary.
It needs sauce, but it also doesn't need sauce. Does that make sense? You can dip it in sauces, but you don't need to. I want to, but not as bad as I want to dip Cane's. There's been a couple bites, hopefully you can find it, where I just started squirting. I don't know if it was me or the chicken.
Huh?
The chicken flavor stands out the most, more than anything. Then it's the crust, then it's the salt. That's nice.
I tasted the breading separately, and I also tasted the chicken separately. Both sides are seasoned, so it's not just like one or the other. I think it's a good piece of chicken. And if you're on a diet, you can eat this because, you know, you can't have sauce.
What are you talking about?
Isn't sauce like, doesn't
It's
sauce
deep
have a lot?
fried chicken.
Every calorie counts.
Thank you, Dylan. Well, let's rate.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1.
We got a 7, another 7, and an 8.2.
Dude, 7 on 7, baby. We got a kiss.
If you look at mine, it was originally
wow.
gonna be a 7. I rated it higher because I liked how simple it was.
I love the perfect amount of
I love to see that Zaxby's pretty good on this one. That came with love from Georgia, man. Love to see it.
salt it had. I don't think it was overly salty.
The texture and the salt levels made it a 7. The thing that kept it from being an 8 was the lack of additional flavor, spices, and possibly a little more crunch. Splitting hairs, moving on. We're at
Let's see.
additional flavor, spices, and possibly a little more crunch. Splitting hairs.
So the top by 4, and this is where it goes down.
Moving on. We're at Shake Shack. These look great. They went with the In-N-Out model, the way they're serving it. Very nice. Cheers.
Lizard.
Oh my
Initially, it was
God.
like a flavorful bite, and then it got really bitter quick. Maybe it's a sauce. It's not a ranch, almost like a tartar sauce. Texture is great. I like
It's like a ranch. It's a ranch.
the crispiness on this chicken.
So initially when I bit into it, I thought it was too salty, but I think the sauce kind of balances it out. My chicken was not dry, which I'm a big fan of. I think this is one of my higher rated chicken sandwiches that we've had.
I think this is phenomenal. Immediately, you're punched in the face with all sorts of layered flavor. The chicken is juicy and not dry. I love the softness of that Martin's roll. I don't know, I really like this sauce a lot. It's just like all sorts of flavor. You've got that deep fried chicken. It's roasty and toasty. There's garlickiness. There's the creaminess from the mayo, acidic pickles, the freshness from the lettuce.
Overall taste was up there up until the bitterness came in. Texture is great. I like the crispiness on this chicken. You can tell they're hand breading it, and the texture of the bun. It's always gonna be good with potato rolls.
I will say there are bigger consistency issues with Shake Shack because they're actually cooking their food. It's not like Wendy's where they give you a frozen hockey puck and you throw it in the fry later and it's done. There are inconsistency issues, but the piece I had was good, so I'm gonna rate based off what I tasted. 3, 2, 1.
8, 6.8, and an 8.8.
Well, you went real high.
I thought back to the Jollibee sandwich. I rated this the same as the Jollibee chicken because I enjoyed it equally. That said, I ate that with nothing. This has sauce and pickles and bun and all sorts of things. That's what it required to bring it up to that level. But to me, it was the same experience of joy, flavor, texture.
I rated mine pretty similar to the Chick-fil-A sandwich. I feel like initially this was a little too salty, but the sauce kind of fixed it up a bit, a little bit higher overall.
I think that's fair. Human error happens.
Wow, this gotta be more than ever happens. So now, wait up the next one.
I still love it, but we're moving on. We're at Church's Chicken.
Church's Chicken. Church's Chicken, one of the favorites. Let's see how the better it gets.
This is the very last spot, and this could be the dethrone. What else is there? We're at Church's Chicken, and this could be the dethrone to all of the prior chicken. The question is, will it be? Looks crisp. It looks actually stunning. This might be one of the most beautiful chickens I think I've seen all day. This is almost a whole chicken. They're just missing 2 breasts.
Good crunch. Again, I can't taste other seasonings except for salt. Is that me or am I just like,
You're right.
The chicken itself does taste good. It's juicy, tender.
This texturally to me is the best chicken we have had all day long. Period. End of story. It is fried utterly perfectly. It's not over fried. I don't taste any bitter oil, but the crunch was phenomenal. This is the breading. This is the crunch I've been looking for. The chicken is cooked in delicate.
So the chicken was cooking too. Let's see the weight.
A lot to do with the missing salt. Flavor's a little lacking to me.
Initially, I had majority crunch and skin that when I bit into it, I didn't even eat the chicken yet. So I had to go in there for the chicken juicy, the skin crispy, the crust crispy. Yeah, I agree with the 8 out of 10 on the salt level, seasoning lacking.
Damn, you're polishing that bone off. That's good. You can have the flavor not be perfect, but if the texture's that good, you can't help but stop eating. That's why texture is so important. Texture over taste. I have a cookbook. It's one of the best cookbooks in human history. It's also a multi-New York Times bestseller. 3, 2, 1.
An 8, an 8.6, an 8.7.
Whoa, simmer down, fellas. If the flavor on this was perfect,
With the flavor.
It's getting real.
Oh, it's getting real juicy here. Pause. It's getting real spicy because this is gonna be our Jollibee's top of number 1, and the Church Chickens go 2. Let's see what's going on.
Tight here. We only have 1 spot remaining, and it could very well be the only spot that could dethrone Jollibee. After 16 spots in their most voted for chicken items, the fried chicken showdown comes down to 1 final spot.
we're at Long John Silver's. This is one of the biggest contenders of the whole operation today. The reason why, they won the chicken tender competition with flying colors. An incredible review. It blew our minds. I know you remember this moment.
I can't forget it.
What I will say is visually, they look undercolored, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad. So let's try them. How are they still good? What the f?
Is this like beer batter fried?
I don't know.
I like that the crust kind of flaky. I think it's seasoned pretty well, and the chicken itself isn't that dry.
I do like a nice wet batter type thing because it almost steams the chicken and keeps it moist. Like it's really crunchy on the outside and there's a little bit of batter left you can see, and that chicken is juicy because it's like encapsulated in that batter.
I mean, I hate how this looks, but I'm not demarking points for how it looks. The salt level is quite literally perfection.
It's like a bag of chips, so you can't stop eating it.
Yeah.
I ate my entire
Be off the throne. These guys blew us away when we first tried their chicken tenders. They were so good, so different than any fast food fried chicken I had ever had. And at this point, possibly the only one that could beat.
There's a lot of things we had to consider. We're about to find out.
And an 8.9.
Oh, wow. I went above Jollibee for this one. The experience of enriched, I can get it home. I actually don't even know where to begin making this. Last thing I'll say is it is the most different and exciting chicken experience we have had. Everything else is like varying degrees of good or bad of the same thing. This is totally different.
See, I can't make Jollibee or this at home. I think I just prefer the flavors from Jollibee more.
You put a spicy chicken joy thigh in front of me or a Long John Silver tender, I'm grabbing that thigh fast.
That's a very good point.
The whole point, I feel like, of this video is who has the best fried chicken option. That has been top tier so far.
That changed my mind. I'm giving it an 8.75. I'm splitting hairs. I'm saying Jollibee is slightly better for that reason. But I still think that this deserves something on the table. This is crazy.
It's an 8. Across the board, above an 8.
Yeah.
It's huge for all of us.
This is a fish place.
This is a fish place. It's literally topping everybody else but Jollibee. Yet again, Jollibee is a winner. I'm not surprised because, you know, they always deliver on quality. Again, Jollibee is a
Yep.
Winner. I'm not surprised because, you know, they always deliver on quality, freshness, the crispiness. I've been screaming this from the rooftop, and honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Jollibee, please let me fucking franchise a place in Austin. Please. I've asked you a million times. I know you're watching this. That is my one plea.
I'll help him.
I'll just eat there.
Bye. Subscribe. We still.
Oh man, it was a Jollibee was pretty good, and I'm supposed to be good. Come think of it, I'm gonna try Jollibee. Let me see how Jollibee's gonna. I'm gonna check on Google. Jollibee might be a good low cost. So, and it's gonna be on Washington. I'm gonna check on the menu. The #1 food fried chicken in America is on Arsenal, Virginia. Wow. Oh, I've done that. Damn. So I gotta see what Jollibee did know what's going on here with the chicken joy here. That he make a pie, and of course they have a shit. Come on. Jollibee has the Found Fantasy Online is one of the sponsors. So let's get on the menus. I'm gonna check out a few menus. They had like a chicken joy fried chickens. And the good of it, they've got all the menus. It's pretty good. The chicken sandwich, chicken tenders, John's spaghetti, the Papa Fiesta, the burger steak. It's so immensely good of it. So let's see what those are the big deals. The chicken sandwich is kind of like good. I'm gonna try that chicken sandwich. So the real chicken sandwich combo, the large chicken sandwich. Spicy chicken sandwich good too. Maybe to get a lot of jalapenos as well. But I love the chicken sandwich good, but it also it has been gonna happen. And of course, chicken from fried chicken was the spicy air and the bucket treats. They have bucket treats here. They got the chicken Detroit buckets were totally good. I'm pretty I like to see what's going on myself. Sides are good. I'm gonna do the side. Butter rice, Charlie crispy fries. Man, I'm gonna try crispy fries. I'm gonna try the crispy fries on myself. This is good, bro. Oh man, burgers are hell good too. Drinks and desserts. Let me see. Oh my goodness. It was that there's on, I don't know what you pop. It's good. Spicy drinks. Look at this. Oh, Lord. I gotta try Jollibee one day at a time. I'm gonna try it out, brother. I'm gonna try it out. So, this is one of the fastest fried food chickens, and I've ever seen to try every fast food fried chickens every city in America. So yeah, if you love to see more of these, I love to see you having more. If out of the reactions, if it has some more into the food, I can try some editing more. I like more do. So comment down below which would your best fried chicken in every restaurant in history. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to make any videos. And of course, follow me on social media, and we'll go YouTube for 1K subscribers for 1K. And definitely, your boy can sign on DV and Home Mike Studios. I'll have you next time, next video. Peace, one love, and I'm out. I'll see you next time. One.
With everybody saying farewell and thank you for the free meal.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Roll credits. Roll credits. You're welcome for that.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please